Hey, what up, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. Here to hop on, do some Crimson. Just kind of chill, hang out. Pretty low key stream. I debated doing Spyro, just because that's a probably even more so casual game. But figured we'd hop on, do some Crimson, make some progress maybe in that game. Yeah, nothing crazy. What's up, Irish? Welcome in. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. I think the other day when I looked, you were at 980. You probably are higher than that now, right? But closing in on that 1,000 if you're not there already. If you're not there already. If anyone hasn't checked out Irish, does a lot of Fall Guys. But I know you're trying to get that 1,000. As I said, if you're not already there. But I appreciate you hopping in. Let's do some maybe some party game stuff, some chat engagement stuff before jumping straight into Crimson. I guess the only downside I had this realization was that we streamed last night, but it was like after midnight. So I think a lot of the games I normally play have not reset for the day. I don't know what time zone they operate on, but they haven't reset, so it's still yesterday's game. Maybe we check out a few others though. I quickly looked at maybe trying a few others and seeing if they're worth throwing in the rotation or not. What do we want to start with? I mean, maybe we start with one we've done before. Let's do the global. Let's get our geography brains on a little bit. Let's hop over here and boom. I should shrink this. For anyone new, this is the global. We have to guess the country of the day. And as we get closer, it'll tell us how far away we are. I don't know if anyone has a starting country though. I'm gonna rock, but like Indonesia. Okay, it's kind of far from there. Kind of feeling like Africa could be the answer. Nigeria? Maybe more Middle East. Oman? Oman is closer. Is it up in Europe actually? Lithuania. Thinking like in this territory maybe? Let's try this. Okay, Ukraine is closest. I'm assuming more this way. I mean, it's not like Russia, right? Russia is the closest, but that doesn't say a lot, to be honest. What other like Eastern European? I guess this could be in Asia. I don't know a lot of these kind of in between countries. It's probably here though, right? Is Russia touching it? I don't know if I saw I don't think it is. I think normally it's a deep red if it is touching. This is too south, I think, but yeah. That is the closest. Okay, Iraq is warmer. Afghanistan? Cooler. So we're kind of in this territory, in the Middle East. I assume Egypt is way too far, right? No, Egypt is now the closest. Egypt is warmer than Iraq. Oh, that's way too far over there. I'm wondering if we're in Africa now instead. I'm sending on this just to get my bearings down a little bit. Okay, Iraq and Iran are still closer than Greece was. So kind of either here or here. What I'm thinking? I may not know enough countries over here. What other Middle Eastern countries? I think I used to know them pretty well, but these days not as well. Egypt is technically the closest. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna know this one today, to be honest. I mean, it's not gonna be this, but oh, Israel's adjacent. So it is in the Middle East. It's not in Africa. What is next to Israel? I mean, obviously there's a lot of conflict there a lot of times. What do we think could be next to Israel? Palestine is cooler. So it's like right here. It's like southeast of Israel. I'm not sure I'm going to know this one, to be honest. There's a lot of small countries, I feel like, in this area. I think we got to cheat for this. Let me see. Oh, is it Jordan? If it is, I could have gotten that. No, but it's also nearby there. It's got to be something south, right? Huh. How is Israel still the closest? That is cooler. So it goes Israel, then Jordan as far as proximity. But it's not Egypt. Oh, it was Lebanon. Okay. It felt like saying that this was so much farther away. Yeah. Okay, well, it was Lebanon. It was Lebanon. All right, let's see. Switch over to more movie themed stuff. There's a few of these I want to try out to see if they're worth playing. And I've never done them, so we're going to be a bit of experimenting here. Bit of a guinea pig. All right, this one I saw. It says there's a drawing of a scene, and we have to guess what movie it is before the time runs out. Let's see if this works. I'm not sure if this is going to work, to be honest. It's showing up. Let's turn off the audio. Okay, I have to, so I don't have to guess it. I just have to find the answer that's listed. Okay. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go. Definitely going to be a trial run. We'll see. Akira. I feel like this is Akira, right? I mean, unless something... There we go. Is there multiple or is that it? Was that it? Oh, okay. I mean, it was kind of cool. It was a pretty iconic visual with the motorcycle. A lot of movies have actually taken that clip or like that shot and used it in their own movies. So I was afraid it was going to be one of those where it's like a repeat. Well, kind of quick, but was fine. This one, I don't know how this is gonna go. So apparently there's 2 actors that are in this picture, and we have to determine who it is. Are they both male? Kind of is giving me Mike Myers a little bit, right? But it also looks like Tim Curry. See, I think I see more Tim Curry. You try that? Is he even an option? I don't even think he's an option in here. Never mind. Okay. The face looked like Tim Curry to me. If that's not available, I'm gonna send out Mike Myers. It is Mike Myers is one of them. Okay. So it's Mike Myers with someone else. Are the glasses belonging to someone else? I still like my Tim Curry guess, to be honest. I mean, birthday is not going to help me. I guess it'll tell me how old they are, but like, it's not like, oh yeah, I know Mike Myers' birthday. It's April 30th. No, like that's not going to be helpful. Initials probably helpful or known for. I think I need a clue. Who else has that kind of like looks kind of like Tim Curry? You know who I think it could be? Who's the guy in Hall Pass? Since we are playing this game, I'm giving myself freedom to look up names because it's not entirely. What's that guy's name? Is it this guy? Steven Merchant? I'm gonna try it if it shows up. It was. Yeah, this guy. Well, actually, that wasn't the worst game. I mean, we got it pretty quick. Granted, I did a quick search, but the face was recognizable. Were these clues for Mike Myers? What were the clues for? Oh, so I had him highlighted. Oh, that's right. He is in Jojo Rabbit. I don't think I know this guy's name, so I was never gonna guess his name, but I know his. I know the actor from his face. That wasn't bad. Maybe we'll try that again sometime. And then the other one. Let's see if this was refreshed. Okay, maybe it has actually. I guess maybe Eastern time is what it operates on. We'll try this other one still regardless. So the Cinna Nerdle thing has other game modes on here. I'm gonna do this one, this critical one. So I don't know exactly how this works. This will be a bit trial and error, but it came across like we're gonna get critic reviews. We have to guess the movie based off the critic reviews. What's up, Matthew? Nah, you good. You're good, man. I'm doing all right. Hope you're doing well. We're just doing a few game stuff. I branched out and tried different games today because the games from yesterday had not refreshed, but they may have finally refreshed. Okay, so here is clues we can get, which would be giving us review scores. And here's the reviews. So our first review, male gaze plus runtime exceeding 2 hours. Plus slightly brown tinted color grading. Academy Award for Best Picture. Okay, so it's a Best Picture winner, maybe? Had a stressful night. That sucks. I'm glad to hear you're doing better now, though. They only gave it 2 stars, but they said Academy Award for Best Picture. I think I need some more clues. Let's get the good review maybe. Moral of the story: don't marry your professor. Is my face blocking this, by the way? No, I'm good. Is this a rom-com? Don't marry your professor. Is there a movie where that happens? That feels like that'd be a theme of a lot of movies, but I don't know if I'm gonna know this movie. I'm wondering if the reveals down here have better hints or they're just like more hints. See this one. Okay, another Oscar bait comment. As a character with a disability, period piece spans a long portion of time as actors in ridiculous old age makeup, laughably melodramatic, and utilizes a maximalist score. Miller's Girl? I've never heard of that. Does this other review line to that? It's not Miller's Girl. So we got people dressed up in makeup. I saw that disability. I'm thinking of that Kevin Hart, Bryan Cranston movie, but the rest of the description doesn't make sense. Let's see what the rating is. 8.2. Okay, I guess we didn't really need that because it did say Oscar bait. Fairness. I don't know what letterboxed curve is. Is that just the letterbox score? Oh, so this is a 2001 movie because it says Fellowship of the Ring came out this year. Yeah, what won Best Picture in 2001? I guess is probably the answer. I'm not sure what won Best Picture in 2001. I'm not the biggest like cinephile with knowing all of the award winners. I'm trying to think what other movies I had on my top 10, but maybe I wouldn't have put this anyway. I don't know. I'm assuming this is more of a drama than a rom-com because of winning Best Picture. All right, what we got here? The first rule of the math club is you do not talk about the math club. Okay, so are we in the math club and that's where we're hooking up with our teacher? I have no idea what this is. I don't think. Ugh, his mind. A Beautiful Mind. That was the answer. I've actually never watched A Beautiful Mind, but checks out. America's Sweethearts. I haven't seen that either. Apparently, a lot of people did not actually like this. I guess some of the reviews were fine, but yeah, I don't mind this. This is kind of a fun throw-in game, though, here and there. Since the day did reset, should we do the grid like we've done before? I think people know this one by now, but we're trying to find 4 things that have overlapping commonalities. Spielberg, World War II. I'm thinking of Saving Private Ryan. But maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know Richard Attenborough. Francis Ford Coppola, I know the name, I just don't know the face. Yeah, there's probably a lot of options for Spielberg, honestly. Harrison Ford could be Indiana Jones. Actually, weren't they in Vietnam in one of the Indiana Jones? Would that make sense, maybe? Time travel? Or one of these guys in Indiana Jones? Oh, retrieving stones also. You know what? Yeah. Which of these other ones have Indiana Jones written all over them? I don't think any of the top ones. Do they go to Vietnam in one of them? I haven't watched Indiana Jones in a while. Or one of these people is an actor in the franchise. Oh, was in Jurassic Park. Maybe that's the vertical column with Spielberg. Let's keep that in mind. That could be the vertical column with Spielberg. Who did he play in Jurassic Park? What actor or what character was he? Was he the like the clever girl guy? I'm trying to think of other actors in that movie that I don't know their names. Francis Ford Coppola, that sounds like somebody that would be in Indiana Jones, right? Or is it World War II? There's Nazis, right? I think maybe Nazis could be the thing because it's World War II. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, he played the old guy. The guy that's like, welcome to Jurassic Park. He played Dr. Hammond, right? That's his name? Okay. Okay. I know there were Nazis in Indiana Jones. I just don't know if World War II would. I feel like they were like modern Nazis as opposed to. I don't know. Maybe we try to figure out what these other ones are. Lawrence Fishburne. I can't get any farther. Yeah, I don't know the actor's name, so you got more details than I got. China, India, probably not in the same row, so they probably need to bounce around. Christian Bale is in a lot of movies. That one's gonna be tough. Ben Kingsley, that name's familiar too. I don't think I know off the top of my head who that is either, though. Is there anything else on here though that is Matrix other than Lawrence Fishburne? I don't see anything else that really sticks out. We have China, India, Vietnam. So we have 3 different countries, unless it's talking about the Vietnam War, which also technically would be in Vietnam. Dude, this one's tough. No, I tried all 3. I tried all 3 that I felt good about. India. Okay. Apparently Temple of Doom is in India. Saving Private Ryan would be in what, Germany? Aren't they storming the beaches of like Normandy? All right, I was kind of hoping, since I moved a bunch of other stuff around, I would luck into a 3 yellow, but that did not happen. Christian Bale feels like he would be in a biopic, right? Like, I'm thinking of the people on here who would be in a biopic. Probably not Fishburne. Maybe Brolin, I don't know. No, you're fine. I'm having that every night, so you're all good. I think I gotta just move stuff around and hopefully we get lucky, right? Okay. Kingsley, biopic, and Richard Attenborough should be in a row together. I think that's what that's telling me. Okay. Biopic, Richard Attenborough, Ben Kingsley. Still nothing there. World War II, Christian Bale in China. What war movie was Christian Bale in? Huh. If I think of him as being in a war movie. Time travel, probably not in the biopic. That one feels like safely out of that category. Probably not. I think time travel's in the correct row. World War II doesn't strike me as being likely there either. I'm gonna try this. How is everything lit up? I'm so good. Like when this happens, I get a little like my brain just fries. Everything is yellow. But yellow is supposed to mean you're one away. The problem though with this whole grid is like the vertical stuff. Because I assume it means like what? That two of these are one away with the road, or no? I did this. The vertical stuff is such a bluster. Rescue Dawn. Do we know who his co-star was? It was not Josh Brolin, apparently. Oh, jeez. Because I think a couple of these, it's showing me the column instead of the row, so it's like kind of throwing me off. Problem is, I haven't played this game enough to know where to go from here. Steve Zahn. Unfortunately, he's not on here. Fortunately, he's not on here. I don't remember where we had stuff before. I'm just going to move stuff around. Okay. So when I put this here, we were 3 away. So I think... Oh, shoot, this is such a cluster. Yeah, we're not getting this today. We only got 5 swaps. Flipping these made everything yellow. Which makes me think Zoe, Brolin, and time travel go together. Yeah, I think that's it. Yes, they do. They do. We tried. Empire of the Sun. Yeah, that could be it. I think we're cooked. Yeah. Well, what were the answers? Gandhi, never seen it. Apocalypse Now. Oh, Avengers Endgame. I feel bad about that one. Empire of the Sun was the other one. That's what screwed me. So the Indiana Jones one that we got was the vertical column, but we had it horizontally. I kind of feel like it should like distinguish those at times. So this one that we have, this one right here, we had it in the bottom row. So everything was thrown off because of that. So unfortunately, we got that one first. Avengers makes so much more sense. Retrieving Stones, Josh Brolin, who plays Thanos. Time travel. And Zoe Saldana. Yeah, I kind of did too, to be honest. But in fairness, though, we had Retrieving Stones already occupied, so I was not even considering this as an option. It was not even on my my radar. Yeah, that was a bit dirty. Maybe I should have picked up on that when the entire grid was yellow. Perhaps that's what that implied. I don't really know what I think of him from. I mean, probably most recently I think of him from Weapons. But yeah, those are other good options. He's a pretty good actor, though. He's pretty diverse. Like, he was able to... I mean, he was in a ton of makeup, so that helps. But he was able to play Thanos without us only typecasting him as Thanos. So, kind of worked out for him. Well, since the day may be reset, do you want to try some Wordle and connections? Should we try? Also can take a look at the... Oh, wait, no, it hasn't reset. What about the box office game? Okay, we can do this one. Yeah, I don't know. I thought Deadpool 2 was just okay. I probably like the first one more. And I have not watched Wolverine and Deadpool yet. Okay, June 2nd, 2006. Simpler times. I don't know what came out in 2006, though, to be honest. What if I just send it on some random movies? Super 8. No, okay. Let's get a clue. Pick a side. Universal, pick a side. I mean, it makes me think Fast and Furious. But 06. That would have been like when, what, fourth one came out? Or is that Fast 5? Fast 5 or Fast and Furious stick out to me. Pick a side. I mean, Fast 5 makes more sense because there was more sides then. Oh, Tokyo Drift was it really? They came out with a lot suddenly then. Okay, that was not even the answer. Who's in it? Jennifer Aniston. Pick a side, Jennifer Aniston. I think this was like before Horrible Bosses. What else was she in at that time? 06, Jennifer Aniston. Should we check genre? Rom-com, Jennifer Aniston, pick a side. Okay. Oh, you know what this is? The Breakup. Breakup. Yeah. We were simpatico there. As soon as I thought about it, I was like, yeah. Her and Vince Vaughn. Yep. Pretty fun movie. Honestly, probably a little bit underrated. That was kind of like Vince Vaughn's like main era. 20th Century Fox. This made a ton of money. Is this like an X-Men, we think? Is that back when they had X-Men? If it is, which X-Men? 2? I don't know. Imagine if that was right. It is an X-Men. I was so on it. X3? Because I feel like the first one came out a while ago. The Last Stand, this one? Yeah. Makes sense. All right, Paramount 06. Get a pretty good chunk of change here. What year did Scream 4 come out? This was in June though, so probably not. Just for type in and see what happens. Yeah. Adventure, animation, comedy, family. Typhoon. I've never even heard of Typhoon. Is it an animated movie? Paramount Animated. I think this is before Despicable Me, which would be Peacock anyway, right? Or like NBC. I don't know who has. I don't know what Paramount has for animation. Tagline: Get over it. Was it Over the Hedge? I am the smartest man alive. I've actually never seen this movie. Bruce Willis was the main actor, huh? Steve Carell, okay. Yep, Over the Hedge. Sony Pictures. Spider-Man 3? Nope. I felt like mildly good about that. Thriller mystery, Sony Pictures. All right, Sony, keep your secrets. Tagline: Seek the truth. Hide and seek. You guys remember that movie? No. Seek the truth. That does sound thriller mystery. My 3. I think action would be in the genre if it was Mission Impossible. I also think that came out a few years before because I've only seen 3 in theaters, and it was when a movie theater that was local to me at the time first opened. It was like the first movie I saw there. I think that was like 04 or something. Maybe not. I don't know. Seek the truth. It doesn't say horror. Tom Hanks. Well, is this... I don't know what this is. Casino Royale. What would Tom Hanks be in? That's a thriller mystery. It's not Catch Me If You Can. Oh, The Green Mile, maybe? What, The Green Mile? Nope, I felt good about that. Oh, Da Vinci. Yeah, you're right. That's good. That's a good call. Boom. Good call. Green Mile probably would be like drama more than mystery. All right, then we got Paramount again. We meet again. They had a rough week 5. Probably stopped theaters at this point. Genre? Action adventure? Thriller? Oh, we think this one could be Mission Impossible? Did it come out that year? I'll try it. Maybe it did. Let's see. You're right. It did come out that year. I guess it makes sense because I probably would have taken myself. So yeah. Good call. I thought it came out earlier though. I guess in fairness, I was going to a different theater for a few years prior to that. So that kind of checks out, I guess. Yeah, good call. Good call on the Mission Impossible. Anything else to run through? We can check the movie to movie, but if it's not something worth doing, then we'll probably pass. Yeah, I'm gonna probably pass on this one. I mean, there's probably actually an easy one to connect these because this is like got some actors that we would know. I don't think we've even heard of The Burbs. That's Tom Hanks, right? I guess we can try Wordle since the Wordle's not ready. All right, we'll do this and we'll jump into some Crimson finally. That's not what I wanted. All right, so for anyone new, this is pretty much the Wordle, but you're doing 4 Wordles at the same time. Count. Wait. Count. I think we just start off with just guessing a bunch of letters, to be honest. Raise. Okay, so we got most of the we got all the vowels out the way, other than Y. Top right probably has a Y or a double O situation going on here. This one we have pretty complete. U is probably here. What would that be? Huh. Are you good? We're just doing the Quordle before jumping into some Crimson. I mean, we can try to get more letters if we want. Plays. Okay, so that other one, we know everything, right? Wait, no, we don't. It's bonus, I think, though. Yep. All right, let's move on to a different one. Maybe bottom right. Begins with an E, an A, E and T. Agent. Yep. And top right, we got B, L. How about Bloom? Oh, I was gonna say blood. I thought we had already guessed D. Okay. We got two guesses to get the bottom left because I was a silly person and didn't realize that the D had not been guessed. Okay, we do know there's actually two O's in it, right? Because it shows up yellow. Something A Y O O. That's a thing. I'm like thinking something like that. But huh. There's no way that's it, right? Because what would you be? What would the next letter be? I think it's got to end in OO. But then I don't know what word exists that does that. AYOO. I mean, unless it's OA something OY. What's up, Stephanie? Welcome in. Yeah, I do this one sometimes. It's, as you can tell, just a Wordle 4 different times. We just have the bottom left one. Yeah, I'd call it a puzzle for sure. We've guessed so many letters. So it's something A. We have a Y in there. I think there's two O's because it has the other one lit up. when I threw 2 in there. Hey, Brian, welcome in. I'm all right. How are you doing? I think it has to end in 00 because the other spot is just the first. In that case, it'd be in like OA something O again. That feels like way too many vowels. Like it could be Oasis, but then there's not the other O. Yeah, I think it's got to end in 00. Oh, early voting start for you? Nice. Good luck. I hope, to your point, it sounds like it's probably, you're going to be overthinking it or stressing about it, but try to relax. Let the democratic process play out as is, and best of luck. Do you like go to, I know I've gone my local elections and I've gone there, and I think a lot of times it could be like a negative for me, but I've gone before where the person who's like running is out front and they're like handing me a thing saying who I should vote for. It's like one of the ballots that's like pre-selected people that he thinks are the people I should vote for. I'm like, yeah, I'm probably gonna actually pick the exact opposite. But do you hit up any of the polls at all? I think going can be helpful, but I think being too aggressive, for me personally, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna vote for not you now. Now just vote. That makes sense. I think having like a presence can make sense, but I think a lot of times if you're too, at least for me, I'm probably an outlier though. I think a lot of times it probably does benefit people because they're like, they go in there and like, oh, I've seen that name before. But I'm like the opposite. If I've gotten like 10 flyers in the mail from you, I'm like, I'm gonna not vote for you. Yeah, I think I personally prefer that, but as I said, I'm probably the outlier. What in the world is this word? I still think it could. Oh, you know what it is? It's Yahoo. I was not considering the Y at the beginning. Was Yahoo. Well, we did not the worst today. Got this one correct. We got the box office pretty good. The Center Nerdle kind of cooked us. For you guys that jumped in, we tried some other games today. We actually did pretty good with most of them. This one was kind of interesting. It was like it played out a scene and I had to guess what movie it was from. And Akira was the answer. Or this one, there was like 2 different actors that were combined, and it was Mike Myers and Stephen Merchant. So some of the games we played yesterday had not reset, so I was like, let's try different games, see how it goes. What else did we do? We did the global, which today's country was Lebanon. As you can see, I was I was quite all over the board before we got there. Yeah, good luck with the election stuff, Brian. Hopefully it goes well for you. I assume if early voting started, you probably got like what, week and a half before results would come in. I think normally it's like 1 to 2 weeks before election day. Maybe it depends on what election, what state you're in, all that kind of stuff. All right, well, I think that's probably all the mini games I had prepped. I'm always open to feedback if you guys have ones you play or you recommend trying out at least. Obviously, we kind of lean towards like movie stuff. There's not a lot of game ones, I feel like. Like the only game one we really do is guess the game. I don't know if there's a lot more like video game. Actually, I say that. Let's try this. I kind of gave up on doing this because it felt like they got a little bit bizarre. Let's try this one. We did this a couple times back in the day. The Steam Duel. So we're given a Steam review and we have to guess what movie it is, or guess what game it is based off of the Steam review. Oh, you got a few weeks then, August 6th. Yeah, definitely don't stress over it too much then, if you're gonna be waiting for a little bit. But it being the first day, I can understand. But they're tallied daily. So like tally daily means that like you would know where you're at every day. Kind of like that could lead to like a lot of people. Like if you knew you were down, you would just like send people to the polls maybe. I don't know. What do we think this is? This game will burn your GPU at level 110 plus. November 7th, 2022. Okay, so this game came out. Well, maybe it didn't come out, but it is from at least 4 years ago. Cyberpunk. I don't know when, I forgot when Cyberpunk came out, but that seems like a game that people would like say that would happen with. Perfect for playing during meetings that could have been emails. Okay, that makes me think indie game, but burn your GPU? Indie game that's... Maybe it's not an indie game. Oh, that's not good, Matthew. Hopefully it is a situation that does not happen again. Perfect for playing during meetings. It could have been emails. I mean, Slay the Spire, my answer. I think we've had Slay the Spire in this game though before. Maybe try something different. What's like a quick and easy jump in game? Do like a quick run. Hades, maybe? I mean, is it Slay the Spire? That feels like incredibly repetitive. All builds feel the same. No. Roguelike games. What is a roguelike? Risk of Rain 2? No. Don't buy this game. Turned off everything that had to do with auto aim fire, but still auto fired every skill. All it literally did is run around circles while the game killed something. I think that's a curse, probably. It literally turned into a game of how to pick up the experience nodes, and let me tell you, even that was not well done. I mean, is it Risk of Rain 1? Hollow Knight? I don't think so, because there's not really... You're not firing stuff, but that is a roguelike, so that... Say Risk of Rain 1. Risk of Pain. All right, last guess. One more run. Late hours. The demo and the prologue early access is here now. So it did come out in 2022. Versus talent tree, a lot of characters. Okay, so a lot of characters. So much difficulty at the end, endless mode. Okay, so it's a repeatable roguelike with combat. Kind of wanted to enter the Gungeon earlier. I don't know if it's too late to try that. Could it be the Binding of Isaac? No. Because this says it came out of early access. Wait, the early access is now here in 2022. I got nothing. I probably know the game, but this is describes a lot of games, to be honest. Describes quite a few. What about like Rogue Legacy 2? How about that? I don't mind going out on that. Soulstone Survivors. I have never heard of this game. There was no shot I was ever gonna guess that. Well, we tried. This is that was the Steam Duel. You know what we never finished? We never finished the grass thing, I think, on the guess the game. We got like so far in that. Did it keep my progress? Let me see. Where was the... Is it still there, maybe? I don't know if it's still here, even. Wait. Let me go back. The quest is what I did. Yeah, the foliage quest. Let's see see if it still has my progress on here. I think we got like almost all of them though last time I did this. Yeah, we just had 5 missing. I'm not going to know them today though either. Yeah, I'm not going to know these today either. All right, we'll jump into some Crimson. I close some of these tabs out. Okay. All right, I'm gonna boot this up. I'm gonna quickly take a step away, then we'll jump into some Crimson Desert. Sound good? Let me hit play. We'll just get it going. I will be right back. All right, we back. Appreciate the patience. I think I probably need to do that more often, honestly, to just take steps away from streaming for too long continuously. All right, where we at volume wise? Turn up maybe a smidge. Maybe not that much. It was funny. I shared this on Discord, but after stream yesterday, I noticed I probably should check this more often, but I didn't expect heavy rain to be an issue. Apparently they have copyrighted music in that game, and I immediately got hit with a claim. I was like, awesome. How far do we get? Few hours. I want to say a few hours into it. So pretty much with like the main story of it that we had experienced was obviously Jason died and we were traumatized both physically and mentally, emotionally. And then we lost our son, Sean, while taking care of him. So we're what is happening here? Are we fighting something? It's believed that the origami killer may be responsible. Oh my goodness. What are you? Is this an ent? It's like, what is that noise? Are you friend or foe? It doesn't show. It doesn't show red. I'm gonna go say hi. Can I climb on top of you? What do you have? What is this? Oh, he's got revives on him. Dude, this is kind of awesome.
You got it. Over. I'll give you something special.
Oh, should I go talk to them? What do you want? What do you... Cliff, get up there. Cliff, get up there. I don't know what's happening.
I'm so impressed. You have great timing. Now
I was like, what is that vibrating noise? Apparently they got some version of Ents in this game.
I'll make sure that you're allowed into our village. Not just anyone gets in, you know. I'll see you around.
All right, I don't know what that was about, but I gave you something. Place a sot day and fill the bird feeder to bomb with birds. Okay, so I can have bird pets. Sure. I kind of want to have this guy as a pet. Buddy's just taking off. Sir, can you come back? We talk. Can I tell you about our Lord and Savior? He's just like step on me. I feel like he has no concern with me at all. I kind of want to interact with him, but he's just... What if I swing at him? I don't really want to, but literally nothing happens. I'm guessing he's just a way to traverse and just like a visual thing. I'm just in his crotch now. Sir, have you met Merry and Pippin? Have you heard the good news? This is kind of awesome. Can I get hurt? I assume this guy can step on me. I don't really want to get killed, but also kind of curious. Why you look so glum? He feels like he would be intense in battle. He's got like his little like Gigan little claws. Okay, he knocked me over at least. Escape. I have to try to escape. Sir. All right. We'll leave you on your way. I think we were at a this is where we were. There was like a puzzle last time that we did not complete because my brain was like mush by the time I was done playing this. Let's see if we can figure it out. I'm also probably going to just go to the main story thing and respec. They gave me the thing there, so it kind of feels like they want me to. I'm just going to be kind of annoyed that I'm not going to remember the stuff I had points in. But for the sake of doing it, we'll do it because otherwise I'm probably never going to respec in this game. So to participate, we'll do it. Yeah, this puzzle over here, we started to figure out, but then did not. All right, which one is this move? So I think we put this in alignment. Oh, no, too far. There we go. Are you guys planning on seeing the Odyssey, by the way? I'm like 50-50 on seeing it on probably... These days I only really go on Tuesdays, so if I do, I'll see it on Tuesday. Which the weekend's gonna be busy for me anyway, so I'm not gonna be free prior to that, unfortunately. Okay. This one has broken handles. Can I... Oh, do we... Can we move this? We can. That helps. I didn't even realize I could pierce stuff until like a stream or two ago when somebody mentioned to do that on the little like spire thing with the lights. That was like a whole new world for me. I turned the audio back on, right? Yeah, okay. Is this open? Do we have here? This. Well, we did get that, so technically... How many do I need now? 2 more? I only need 2 more. And I think that one I have to kill like carnivores to do. We'll just go and do the respec thing though. We'll play along with them. Is that up north? Yes. There. Yeah, I've heard mostly good things about it, so I'm tempted to see it. It was prior to me remembering Godzilla was coming out this year. It was my most anticipated, which apparently doesn't always mean I'm going to watch it right away, because Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die was on my list, and I still have not watched that yet. It is on streaming now, though, so I probably will, hopefully sometime soon. Honestly, I don't even have to do the health one anymore, because technically we've opened up that door already. So once I'm here now, all right, let's go here. Let's do some respec. So to do it, what do we do? Reset all. Do I want to do this? Probably not. Wait, did it not do it? Inventory is full. Do I have to have 61 slots open to put those things in? There's no way that's the case, right? That's not what you're telling me. Inventory is full. I would need to have so much space if that's the case. I kind of refuse to believe that that's why it's not working. I think it is why. You gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Well, okay. Should we go store some stuff? I should examine this. All right. Well, I guess we gotta come back. Go back to base and store some stuff. I could try to drop it all and re-pick it back up, but I feel like that's gonna be a bit dicey. Wait, this is not where I wanted to be. Here we go. All right, we're just gonna throw a ton of junk in here. Is that not better than what I have? I feel like, wait a minute. Not that I use my two-handed weapon really anyway right now, but yeah, that is certainly better. Okay. Oh, now we know. Okay, store. I think I should keep that, but I don't really know when I'm going to use it. That feels good. I mean, definitely store all the red stuff, because I literally can't do anything with that. I wish you could compare to like your current thing while looking in the inventory here. Okay, well, how much of the stuff do we want to put away? Maybe I don't need that much space, because maybe like 10 of these can get stored there. Should I put all these away? I kind of think I'm collecting these abyss gears and they're just sitting here for now. So maybe until I plan to put them on a weapon or something. Store them. I don't know why I have that. I don't know why I have any of this. Pepper? I'm putting a possum in my crate here. I mean, a lot of this stuff I don't actively use, so let's just put it away. Until eventually my private storage is going to be filled up and I'm going to have to do something about that. Okay. Can we do it now is the question. Reset all. Wait. I've reset, but some of this stuff that I've unlocked stays, maybe? Not sure, but it did not. Maybe it's just showing me where I've spent points, which was my concern. You're welcome to share, Matthew. I would like to do that eventually. It's probably not going to be happening in the immediate term. So I don't mind if you want to share what you got. But I started to look, but then I don't know, life happened, and then other video ideas kind of came up too. I did start to put together my A Day to Remember top 10 songs short, so that hopefully will be done sometime soon. But I realized some of that stuff. Thank you guys for like being chill with kind of a variety of stuff, because I know people that may be into movies, for example, don't really care about like metal music and stuff like that, or Crimson Desert, for example. So I'm appreciative that you guys support the channel, even though you may not always have the same interest I do on some of the stuff. All right, let's go in here. Let's put some points into spirit, I think is what we need here. Is 5 enough? Oh, we need to get some. We need to replenish first. We may need to put 6 in also. All right, let's give it a go. Let's try it. Okay, that was enough. There we go. Is stamina gonna be the next one? I think stamina will be the next one, which honestly I want to put a lot of points back into anyway, so fine by me. Let's crank this up to like 7 again, or wherever we had it. All right, this one, let's put it back at least at like 5. Then now I got to rethink about this stuff. Charge shot is kind of necessary. Okay, we already have that. I don't know. I forgot what all. I mean, I think they still technically shows up here. kind of like some of the stuff that I've learned, it's like keeping my having learned it. Like some of the stuff I still have to level up again. Like this one I have to level up again, but the like one-off things, it feels like they're maybe already complete.
Walk the unending road, unwavering in resolve.
Your top 10 is Hulk, Matrix, Revolutions, Too Fast, Too Furious, Pirates, Bruce Almighty, Cat in the Hat, Guilty Pleasure, always a Guilty Pleasure yours, and Finding Nemo. A Man Apart. I think some of those you listed would be on mine. Most of those that you listed, I at least enjoy in some capacity, but I wouldn't put them all in my top 10. We have enough to do this? Yeah. Okay.
Who would build a temple in a place like this?
I'm assuming this guy would.
Journey, yet you've made it. You. A sword unrefined, yet honing its edge. Let's see how your trials have tempered your blade.
Early 2000s was definitely like Vin Diesel's like prime era.
Understand.
You assume the stance of a student.
Only watch for. I don't know if I've actually ever watched Cat in the Hat. We did have Mike Myers on that Two-Face thing though earlier.
As expected.
I assume I'm gonna take over and fight here at some point.
Take that as you will.
I'm hoping some of my. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Wait. Heal, please.
A sword is not swung with strength alone. Your heart must guide it.
Wait, why did... Do I... Where's my... Do I need to like level this up more? Maybe it's this I need to level up. Or was it multi? How do I shoot multiple arrows? Multi-shot sounds like that would be the answer, but that's not what's happening here. This is why they want to respec. Focus shot, is this it? Yes, I think this is it. Wait. Focus level 2. Oh, so this I gotta put back to 2. Okay. That kind of makes sense. It's like the Grinch. I don't mind the Grinch with Jim Carrey. He's pretty good in that role. Because this guy's gonna be a few different levels. Oh, he just dodged all those. Maybe using my arrow was not the answer. Oh shoot, what are you doing up there? What are you doing up there? What are we doing? I was afraid of that. I hate when this happens where it's like return to battle. I'm like, buddy, you realize we're actually like literally fighting right now. This could not be more of a battle right now. I don't feel like I'm doing a lot of damage. Do I need to upgrade some combat stuff? Yes, let's put some points back into this sucker. I feel like I need points into that. This one too. Okay. Are they doing a Grinch sequel? That does feel like a little unnecessary. I tried to dodge. Okay, you need a relaxer. I need to hit the spirit. Let me just... Oh, I can't heal when I'm doing spirit? I guess we'll keep fighting because I don't want to have to do those point allocation things again. Oh, buddy. Yeah, you're cooked now. We got stronger. We got stronger. And not that much stronger, apparently, though. Okay, you got stronger, too. You got stronger. Okay, can I hit you with this bow and arrow or no? It does feel like you seem to dodge those pretty easily, unfortunately. This is only phase 1. I'm a little concerned about that, to be honest. Where'd you go? You're right there. Okay, we're back. There we go. We got him down. Let's go for the kill. It's a good hit. Good hit. Come on, one more. There we go. All right, phase 2. Phase 2. Oh, huh. Yeah, I don't know the point. I mean, I guess you can make a new story. I'm glad at least it's not like a remake, because that, like, we've told the original Grinch story multiple times. So if they have an interesting story to tell with that character, I don't know, like, the only thing I can think is if, like, they have, like, other people in his family kind of, like, show up or something, and he has to, like, convince them to be good people. Because he's, like, a good guy now at the end of that movie, so it's like, how do we make it an interesting story? And I think the only thing I can think of is if you have... Oh, Jesus, dude. You have him, like... I don't know, have to, like, temper his in-laws or something. Or not in-laws, but like his parents or something. Make them appreciate the Who's. Oh, he's got that laser attack. I think we keep with it. We'll hit a revive. All right, we have him almost broken. Is he broken? There we go. Once again, we got to return to battle, apparently. I know we're clearly fighting. I'm wasting a lot of food. I'm wasting so much food this fight. All right, let's heal up. Try to get you... Oh, he's got like full stamina. No, don't go up there, you coward. Fight me down here. Well, that was a sick combo. Just keep blasting him. That was like a Dragon Ball Fighters combo. Just like keep floating him in the air like a Mortal Kombat combo. Just don't let them land on the ground. We're pretty low in spirit, but that won't stop us. Come on. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Okay, there we go. We got him. Grinch never met his parents in the first movie. Yeah, I think that's what I could think is like extend that universe maybe. Introduce some other characters and his lineage a little bit. I mean, they may already have a plot. I have not looked into it at all, but like kind of how we did like Shrek meeting Fiona's family in Shrek 2.
In the end,
something like that.
All things are fated to flow back together.
All right, we wasted like all the food and some revives, so we're gonna need to replenish. We got to be close to the end of chapter 9 though, right? I think this has got to be, that may have been the boss fight for chapter 9. Gotta hope. Follow you, huh? Where am I following you? This feels like a dead end. Anything here worth collecting? Doesn't feel like there is. Guess we just fast travel over to him now. Yeah, let's just do this. I don't really know how much faster this is a lot of times because you have to take forever to land, but I have heard some of the recent patches they had for this game, unfortunately, like led to it breaking for people. Thankfully, we haven't had a ton of that. I think it's more on console. We did have the other day when I tabbed out to look up, I think where to find carnivore creatures. The game like froze and I had to restart it, but that's about it as far as issues that I've run into, thankfully. What are we doing? Head to the spire. Okay, so this is the spire. There's probably an entrance down here. We've done this already. Should I just have landed at the top? Kind of almost did, but I was like, no, it's telling me to drop down. Just run up the stairs. Find a way to the abyss. Wait, didn't we do that already? Let's see. Yeah, we literally. I guess we'll see what happens when I run up here. Oh, no, you do not. But I think we've been in the abyss already. What is... Okay. Of course you have to have one of these little lasers right in front of the walkway. Guess we'll just... do that instead. Getting dizzy. Have I not done this? I feel like we did this already. But maybe we did not. Maybe this wasn't open at the time. I think this is the way. That's not good. It sounds like maybe it worked though for you if you're feeling better, I hope. It's not a teleport. This feels like this is shaped like it would be a teleport. Activate the sky bridge. Okay. Wait, can I just... Guess we just run over there. Kind of didn't plan to have to do too many puzzles for the main quest since we've done a lot of these Abyss puzzles already, but maybe we're gonna have to here. Like every time I do this, I think I'm like Batman. Which I could consider streaming that if anyone is interested at some point. I have Arkham City and Night on Steam. Wait, was there something else up here? Looked like there was. I don't have the first one. Asylum. I have City and Night though. Which, to get City to work, I had to like download all this extra stuff because it's an older game. So some of the like, I guess back-end software required certain applications that are no longer like common. It's always the downside of like some older games when you try to run them. It's like this uses older technology and it does not run without it. But I think I got it to work finally. Well, I almost just sent it right. Was that... Oh, that's water. I almost just sent it right off that cliff, I was going to say. It feels like we're about to do a puzzle. Wait. Is there something up here, or is it... I assume we walked through this, right? Good news is we've done some of these already, so I'm somewhat used to what to look for. First I say that and we'll find something insanely hard that's impossible to solve. $934. Why is that so far away? Speak with him? So do we not have to do any of this up here, I guess? Maybe this is like optional. Or is this going to teleport me down there? We'll see. Okay. Does feel like there's more puzzles here. Do I need to climb onto this thing? I think I have to jump on this when it comes back. But yeah, I've kind of been debating what else to a stream. I know we started up Heavy Rain, so we'll probably keep running that until we finish it. Got some Spyro, obviously, as well. We have this. Other multiplayer stuff we'll go back to eventually, like Dead by Daylight, maybe some Fall Guys here and there. Teleport. Kind of feel like we're gonna have a puzzle at some point here, right? This is not gonna be just straightforward. That would be too easy. Okay, do we have to? Is this a fan? I don't know if you have to like turn this on, or can I just climb up there? Kind of feel like we can just climb over there. Maybe. Not sure if I'm supposed to, but I'm debating trying it. Some of the older Assassin's Creed games. I'm not sure either. I mean, the newer ones definitely are, like Valhalla and that stuff. I'm not sure if you're talking about like Assassin's Creed like 1 and 2 and stuff. Not opposed to it. It's not my favorite franchise. I think as are we gonna make this? As most of you probably know, but okay, we'll rest up here. But I'm not opposed to playing them. Halo comes out sometime soon, right? Like tomorrow, maybe? I'm probably not going to pick that up since we already have the Master Chief Collection. That Tornado game came out today too, I think. Funnel Runners. It's like it looked like one of those like friend slop kind of games where you're dealing with tornadoes. The Dark Souls-esque dinosaur game, I think, comes out soon too.
Not much. The abyss and reality cannot be separated. They are one and the same.
I still would like to pick
The
up
abyss
BioShock
holds
at some
what
point,
power
probably.
the world itself
Run through
cannot
that.
contain. If it collapses, reality will collapse.
I
with
think
it.
is it not this month?
Unfortunately,
I thought it was this
any who
month.
have had a taste of its power
Let me see.
become a slave to it, always yearning.
Yeah,
for
July 28th.
To such people, balance
So
and
10,
peace
like
are
11 days from
nothing
now?
but illusions.
Week and a half away.
I'm certain you've seen it yourself. The shards of power shed by the abyss, and the horrors committed by those who wield those artifacts. They are no longer content with those crumbs, which is why they plot to open the gate.
What's behind it?
How long in this game will I just keep the deer head on? It's the question.
Pure power, raw and untamed.
The moment it's claimed by a single hand, ruin is sure to follow.
It would be fun to do like a beat 'em up at some point too. Like I know Absolum was on my wish
They've
list.
sealed themselves within,
Marvel Cosmic Invasion maybe.
scheming to force open
So
the
there's
gate,
definitely a few
even
options
if it
to
dooms us
explore.
You alone
I still have never
cannot
played Portal 1 and 2.
You will need the
That could be a fun
strength
one to
of
hop on and
many
play.
to stand with you.
Remember the path you've walked. And those who have
What
always
else?
fought beside you.
I do have I started playing Back for Blood off stream a little bit, so maybe we could try
Remember
that.
this well.
It's like a slightly
gate
less
must never
great
open.
Left 4 Dead. Press what? Select this circle from the equipment. Press. Oh. Is Spirit his thing? Burst of light infused with power dealing damage. Okay, I pressed both things that did not do anything. Yeah, I haven't played a bunch of it either. I played like the first act of it with Rusty a couple weeks ago, but I've not really played much of it either. It feels very Left 4 Dead. from what I did play. Yeah, I guess they were more Xbox games, weren't they? I don't think I ever considered that if they were on PlayStation or not. But it would make sense that they are not. Where am I going? Back to base camp? Don't mind if I do. Did we finish chapter 9? I feel like we had to have, right? Honestly, I kind of feel like for a while there, we were playing games on every platform. I feel like PlayStation is like chose violence instead. They're like, hey, we're not going to port our stuff over to PC anymore. So it seems like a lot of their games are going to be back to being console exclusives. So I would expect that to be, for the time being, kind of the way things stick.
Cliff.
By the fucking ancestors.
Dude, if Jan just
Where the fuck have you been?
left our group, I would not be sad. This dude is just constantly complaining.
Got a good thrashing, but some fine folk patched.
Who the fuck is Caliburn?
And I learned something important. Caliburn and Myrddin are plotting
I have
something
not
huge
nearly
at
like
Fort Musket.
branched out my
The day we brought
my
down
group
Rusty,
here,
I
my little
saw
territory. I need to definitely
massive
talk to the people
structure
more.
floating towards the fort. And that's not all. Caliburn's men are taking the prisoners there as
Oh, is
well,
it?
which means
I mean, that kind of makes sense. They want people to buy an
What
Xbox.
the hell's going on?
shut up, this is serious.
I mean, thankfully Halo will be on every console.
Tell us what to do.
I'll help however I can.
Honestly, I kind of feel like Campaign Evolved
Who do I get to stick
is
first?
more so meant for PlayStation players. Because if you are an Xbox owner,
really our style.
you've probably played the first Halo already.
Stop
And I know
Caliburn's
it's going to
men at
be
Fort Musket.
updated graphics,
If we fail
3
to
new
do so,
levels, so
countless
maybe that
lives will be
incentivizes some
lost.
people to jump in. But
Right
it
then,
feels like
Fort
Campaign
Musket.
Evolved is like
Let's
pretty
blow
much
the
meant for
bloody thing to
PlayStation
pieces.
users.
We can't do this alone. Naira, gather all of the Greymanes.
Consider it done.
Unka, contact Stefan
About
and Cal.
Because like how I
fucking
mentioned,
time.
I have the Master Chief
Cliff,
collection.
what about
I don't really
me?
feel incentivized to pick up Campaign
Former
Evolved,
key
even
circus of
though
the situation.
Combat
I'm as
Evolved
good
is
as
like one of my
there.
favorite games.
See you lads.
Which honestly kind of is why I'm not planning to pick it up, because I'm like, you can maybe only screw things up from here.
Damien, can we
You
count
can only
on
make me
support from
dislike it
Demonis as
more.
well?
We all know that we have to fight against Caliburn if we are to stop the coming catastrophe. Count Rian, Duke Wells, and others will move soon.
Once everyone, let's assemble.
Where exactly?
Damien, you know a good location?
Curious, I feel like chapter 9 was like much longer than the other chapters. I'm wondering
use
if
it to our
10 through
advantage.
12
All right.
will be as long,
Let's
or if
move.
it'll go back to being like less lengthy experiences. Okay, that feels like we finished chapter 9. Yeah, there we go. Chapter 10, counterattack. Nice. Kind of the crazy thing about this game is there's like, I think there's like 30 trophies maybe, or achievements. And I think I have like 2 of them. So I feel like you can definitely play a lot without unlocking a lot of stuff. Yeah, is there not a Gears of War collection? It feels like that would make sense to put one out. I think people would be into that. All right. Chapter 10. We're making some good progress in this game. I still have not like done a lot of the exploring stuff that you're supposed to do in these. But I'm so used to just doing main quest stuff and then some side quests here and there. But yeah, to your point, I don't, even on PC, you can't play Gears of War 1, I don't think, on Steam. Wait, are these just enemies right here in front of me? Yep, okay. I guess we're fighting. So, like, I would consider buying a collection if they had one on Steam. But I think you can only buy, like, the later Gears games. I don't think they have any repackage of the older ones. But don't most people like the older ones the most? I'm a little biased because those are the ones I played. But what are people's favorite gears? I assume they have to be 1 through 3 in some capacity. All right, let's take out the big man. All right, big man down. The only gears to have up-to-date graphics is 1, but 2 and 3 are the Xbox 360 versions. That's kind of like when you play the Master Chief Collection and you play Halo 1 and 2 on anniversary graphics, and then you jump to Halo 3 and there is no anniversary graphics. So weirdly enough, Halo 2 has better visuals than 3 does. Well, if I'm just like murdering this entire infantry of soldiers, I don't think I really even have to, but might as well get some combat in. This kind of combat is very Arkham inspired, it feels like. Or I guess you could say Witcher inspired. Oh, I actually pulled off that move and froze everybody. I forgot to make more food before he went to fight. Probably should have done that. Yeah, I mean, if they made a package, as I said, I mean, I may wait for a sale, but I would strongly consider, even if it was only like Gears 1 through 3, I would probably pick up a package of that. Just because those are like the ones I remember playing. It's the same reason I picked up the Master Chief Collection. I was like, you know what? I want to relive the old days as much as I can at this point. The games I loved. Let me remember them fondly. Right now that everyone here is dead. Either 1 or 2. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm the same way. Those two were both fun. I think both of them had online, right? You would do like the little like sprint crouch down and like try to chainsaw somebody. Should I think I should be fighting here? It looks like I mean, I could just take over this post, I guess, but the objective is not here. Oh, that dude was just having a nice day until I came in and just ruined it. Oh, who are you? What the heck is this?
Staining this sacred ground with your filthy.
Is this like optional boss?
Your blood shall wash it clean.
Hi. I didn't realize anyone else was here. Skill has been learned. Create an illusion that replicates your attacks. I'm assuming this person's doing this now. Yeah, I probably remember Gears honestly more for the online than I do for the story. Okay, he dodged a lot of those. Oh my goodness, we just got cooked. Is that worth healing? I don't know if it is. We're gonna do it. Oh, you don't think one had online? I thought maybe it was 2. I don't fully remember. It's been a while. Okay, we got him on the ropes. Come on, come on. Oh, okay, that was not good. You know, I didn't expect to face an optional boss at this point, but here we are. We got the decoy. That's kind of a nasty ability, having a decoy go out. Oh, I got no spirit. I got no sense. I keep forgetting that healing breaks up my spirit, revives. Oh, come on. You dirty dog. All right, we got him stunned. I have no spirit, unfortunately, after I knocked him down. Dude, why is your attack so strong? You need to relax. Full Moon Reaper. Wait, chill. Relax. It does kind of look like the little like lightning abilities with the hat too. Ouch. Okay, I'm now eating my soups, which means we are definitely running low on heals. Okay, that was. Oh, we have actually a lot of spirit right now. Probably shouldn't waste arrows on somebody who keeps dodging my arrows. Hoping if I can break you one more time, that'll be enough. Here we go. Big hit. Boom. Wait, are these guys also fighting me? I don't think so. I think we're like in a boss fight. They're like all just watching right now. Okay. Big hit. Come on. Almost done. We're outside the battle. Swing. Please swing, please. Cliff. There we go. We got her. Enemy taken out.
Shall never fade.
Are they all gonna just watch now? Wait, are they running away? That's kind of hilarious. Did we get something for that? Yeah, what up? I wish you could like have them join you instead of like either kill them or run away. Like they could like join your army, recruit them, kind of thing. That was a weird cutscene. Just swapped out the banner there. All right, we're in charge now.
Speak.
Oh, we got some. Actually, we do have a place to cook. Yeah, we got some good stuff here now. That was maybe worth doing. I need to buy some food though. Right? Yeah, sometimes finishing off some of these bosses, it's like you have one little scrap of health. Let me just get one swing on you, please. Is there not someone selling food? This feels like kind of feels like there should be, no? What's that, cooking oil? All right, well, we can't make any good stuff because we didn't buy any food, but can we make something? Yes. We'll just make a bunch of meat while we can. I briefly looked into the other day. Maybe if I find like a good tutorial of like someone doing it on a video, I really would want to play. I would probably rage a little bit playing it, but I would really want to play Bloodborne on stream as my favorite game. But that's only on PlayStation, so I can't, unfortunately. But I think there are ways to play it on PC, but they require a lot of like tinkering, unfortunately. So we will see. That's one too. I know you mentioned Gears. Sony's just leaving money on the table. If you made a Bloodborne remake or ported the game over to PC, they would just make like buku bucks. Feels like a no-brainer decision, but I don't know. Blue Point suggested doing a remake, I think, and they shut down the studio, so they have different thoughts. Although I think it was it FromSoft who was like, nah, we don't want to do that. I think it may have been FromSoft. Which is unfortunate, because that would be sick. I've debated also picking up. I have Elden Ring on PlayStation. I could. So I play it via virtual, which is currently, I think, still broken because PlayStation chose not to fix that yet. But when I've played the PlayStation games on stream, I played it like virtually over Wi-Fi. And I don't know if like quick reaction games like FromSoft games would fare well. I also technically don't think I have Bloodborne currently because I bought the game physically back in the day and then I sold it, and then it was a PS Plus monthly game, so I played it that way, but I don't currently have PS Plus, so I would probably need to get another copy of it regardless. I do have Elden Ring on PlayStation, but I've kind of debated picking it up on Steam, but that feels like a waste because I'd have to buy like a whole nother game. Which is why I was also like, maybe I pick up Night Rain and we play Night Rain if I find a couple people to play that with. Because I've heard it's like mostly good. It's like boss mode pretty much with friends. But yeah, the virtual thing like broke a while ago and PlayStation chose not to fix it. I don't know if it's fixed yet, but they had like not fixed it for a couple months, so maybe it's I'll have to check back in and see if it's fixed, because I was gonna play House of Ashes, which I have on PlayStation on stream, but it did not work because their virtual remote play software was temporarily not working. But yeah, I also thought about grabbing Sekiro again, but part of me is like, do I want to? Because Sekiro is like one of my favorite games of all time, and part of me is afraid of, if I grab it again on Steam and play it, will that opinion change? Will I get like frustrated? Because it's a tough game. A lot of people view it as like the hardest game of all time. I don't know if I'd put it as that tough, but it definitely wasn't a walk in the park. Like, you got to learn how to parry pretty good in that game.
You're here. Everyone is waiting.
Unka.
Oh, you look like shit.
Oh, not Jan. God, I hate this guy.
Preparations are
The
complete.
worst.
There's something you should know.
I'm only going to pretend to be sad if Jan dies in battle at some point.
There you are. This way. It's best you see it for yourself.
My lord.
I wanted to discuss that eyesore floating above the castle. A fortress in the sky.
What is that? Is that one of the
What is
Abyss?
it exactly?
When
Oh.
that fortress first appeared, every soldier that approached it mysteriously dropped dead. I had to contact the neutral zone to acquire a
Yeah, I don't know
weapon
if
of
I'd
sufficient
say
power
either of them are doing
that
well,
could let
because
us
like to your
deal
point,
with the damn
in
thing.
my very biased
Isn't there a
opinion,
famous weaponsmith there?
I
Yes,
feel like
an orc named Valgash.
up through like the N64, like
forges
NES,
weapons beyond
SNES,
imagination.
N64, Nintendo was like the top dog.
But it turns out their situation is
And
no
then the
better.
PS2 era, all three players were kind of decent, but PS2 was probably the top
His
dog.
land has been
And then next
plagued by
generation,
war for a while
in my opinion,
now,
it was 360.
ravaged from end to end.
And then the next generation, in my opinion, PS4 just like
Seems
kicked
their neutrality has
Xbox
offered little
like
protection.
into the dirt.
I've dispatched couriers to the region,
And
none have returned.
I'd say they still have
We
the upper
can't
hand,
get word,
but both
we
Xbox and
certainly
PlayStation
won't
keep
get
just
weapons.
stepping on their own
I'll pay him a
toes,
visit.
I'm
which is
sorry
why
to
I'm now
ask
playing
for
on
your
Steam at this point in life.
assistance yet
Because I'm
again,
like,
but
all of you guys
there's
suck.
None more suited for the task. Bring us that weapon.
but I would say between consoles, PlayStation 5 is still probably the more prominent over the Xbox Series X, but it's not because PlayStation's thriving, it's because pretty much neither of them are doing much great. All right, what we're doing here? Wait, where are we off to? I have no fast travels down here. Unless we got one in the sky. Nope. Oh, here we go. I think that's the spot I just went to. Honestly, I know there's a lot of people with speculation as far as like the future of console gaming. I think there's a lot of sentiment that they think console gaming is going to become more of a luxury and less of just like a thing that people can do in everyday life, because consoles are going to be like $1,000. It's going to get so expensive, even more so than it already is. I don't know if I feel that extreme, because I feel like people find a way to make things work a lot of times. But
I want something that tastes
it's definitely not in a good place, I will say. You can play PS4 games on PS5, and they have like their PS Premium, where they have older PS1 and PS2 games available if they're on the service. But there is some backwards compatibility with 5, because you can play every 4 game you can play. PS3 games you can't play though. PS3 games are a no-go. Is that who's this?
There's no feeling like donning perfectly fitted gear.
Fair. I think I should have a fast travel around here. This feels like a spot that would have one. But yeah, that was part of the reason where I was like, I guess I'll get a PS5 a few years ago, because I was like, well, you can play all the games still, but at the same time, I feel like you can just play them on the PS4. Granted, the console runs a lot faster and all that kind of stuff, but I feel like the PS5 is kind of a glorified PS4, even today, in some capacity. There's like a handful of exclusives, but for the most part, it just kind of runs games better graphics, faster, stuff like that. But what the heck am I looking at? We gotta fight these airborne things? I'm just gonna run in. I'm gonna hope I don't get just murked by whatever these are. Oh, they have guns. I put my gun in the storage. Maybe we can find one on the ground. Or we can fight with our sword. Oh, we got orcs? Ooh, men and orcs? Where's Unka at?
What's happening?
Tell Unka to make peace with them.
Machines started to attack out of nowhere.
Arnie's machines.
Unless we stop them.
Sir, all who went to the tower have fallen.
Shit, hold your position. Understood. I'm running out of options. Right. Think you could reach the tower out there and activate the disruptor?
I don't know what that means, but
Lifesaver.
I guess I'll try. Just run through enemy lines here. Dun, 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 dun. We gotta go up. Up here then, maybe? That's kind of the part that sucks when you like switch consoles and stuff, is having to rebuy games. It's what I had to do with Steam, where it's like, well, if I want to own it on Steam now, I need to buy it on Steam instead of having it on PlayStation. Same thing happened when I moved from Xbox to the PlayStation. You start over again. I mean, that's kind of what they hope for. It's the same thing with like Apple and Samsung. They want to get you stuck in their ecosystem, so you feel like it's going to be such a barrier to entry to leave. But at some point, you got to make that choice if it makes sense. Activate the device on the upper level. I mean, we're on the upper level? Is this thing? How would one do that? Did he give me something to put in? Okay, he did. All right, let's send it. That was fast. I don't think I actually had to fight any of those things. I guess we made peace with the orcs at least. Loot was sent to private. What loot did I get? Something was sent to the storage. All right, we're gonna join forces. Are we gonna end this with like a Lord of the Rings style or Battle of the Five Armies, Hobbit style? With the elves and the dwarfs and the men all joining forces? That's true. Actually, I only ever bought it on Xbox 360. But yeah, that's the same thing where if you want to play it again, you're like, okay, we got to upgrade, buy on the next thing. I didn't double dip a lot in games. I had the Skyrim temporarily on multiple consoles, but I sold both versions at this point, so I don't have it anywhere.
You did well.
The Witcher I had on Xbox One, and then I bought it virtually on PlayStation.
I don't know who you are, but you have our gratitude.
Yeah, that's another one. GTA. I think that's the thing now, though. Like all these game developers,
Yeah, he's got guts.
I know there's like bigger budgets, bigger production, all that kind of stuff, but there's such longer release windows. Because to your point, GTA 5 came out like over 10 years ago.
It's the chief.
But
I'm sure
like prior to that, Rockstar would put a game out like every year almost, it felt like, at least. But with the rise of like microtransactions and like live service games, they've had GTA Online instead, for example. And they've just wanted to spend so much on one game, aka GTA 6, that it's been in production for so long. Like, gone are the days of like quick annual I mean, the stuff that is annual releases these days are like bad. Like sports games, Call of Duty, I would argue Assassin's Creed, at least for a little bit there, came out annually and they were like poor quality in my opinion. What is that? That does not look good. If I shoot that thing. Okay, we are fighting machines now. This is turned into the Matrix out of nowhere. But yeah, it takes so much longer for quality games. That's kind of why I've leaned more towards indie devs in the last like 10 years. Because there's a lot more love put in the game. You can see that there's effort, they care, they're a person, they're not just a big conglomerate corporation. So definitely why I leaned that direction as of last few years for sure.
Over there! Shoot it down!
Okay, we are still doing this random orc versus machine fight. Some of these chapters feel like they're out of nowhere. Like we had the witch one that felt out of nowhere until they found a way to blend it. This one kind of feels out of nowhere. Like we really haven't interacted with orcs until this point.
Seems like I came at a bad time.
What makes you say that?
I watched somebody else do their top 25 games the other day in a video. It was super good quality video, honestly. But number 25 on their list was Warcraft 3, and I like had heavy nostalgia. I was like, yep, I remember playing that back in the day.
Who are you talking about?
Custom games in Warcraft 3 were like the best.
We shouldn't stay here. It's too dangerous.
They had like Dragon Ball Z custom game modes in Warcraft 3. You would like play as characters and like getting certain powers. It was an awesome time. A lot of creativity by like just regular people.
I've been building machines since I was 3. Never thought I'd come to bloody hate them. Marnie, you bastard!
I feel like the tone of this game just shifted so much. Like, what is happening here? We have like Doc Brown in front of me being like, great Scott. Oh, we about to ride one of these things? Am I about to go like Iron Man Hulk mode here, Hulk Buster?
To you, we survived.
Chief, they're breaking our lines.
One thing after another. Get him patched.
Come on. You're the grey mate. You fight better than... Seems they didn't do you justice. If that's the case...
Are you gonna put me in one of these machines? You have to, right? You're kind of teasing that right now.
Those damn machines swarm like hornets. No time to even breathe.
Seems like you haven't lost hope yet.
Got a trick or two left ourselves, but do with your help. Go up. Our secret weapons waiting for you.
Leave it to...
Secret weapon, eh? What we got in mind? It does feel like I'm about to get in. This one doesn't look as cool, but it feels like I'm about to ride this thing. What the heck was that? What was that little glitch?
I can't believe it. The Grey Mane of Balloon? He swore up and down he didn't need anyone's help. But now that a Grey Mane's here, he's quick to ask for it.
This is literally what I was saying. We have the orcs and like dwarves combining.
All those bloody insects.
He's about to say rock and stone.
I can see it in your eyes. The A-tag will be more than enough. But I warn you, I've modified it far beyond, and no one's ever been able to control it.
This is another
Think you can?
notch in the belt of where I mentioned this game has a bunch of different games thrown in one. We're about to do Mech Assault here. We're about to get in this sucker. You guys remember Mech Assault? I guess Titanfall also kind of did this, but like Mech Assault was the first.
What you got?
Operate. All right. I'm really hoping the controls for this aren't like terrifying. Can I walk off this? We can run. Look at our little legs. We like practice. Are we doing target practice?
Just shoot the bloody thing! Now! Fire! There's your chance! Just shoot the damn thing! Fire!
I need to wait for my apparently weapons to come back. This is awkward. I only have one left. Come on. Okay, so that will burn out. So why did we get out of it already?
Remarkable, truly remarkable. I didn't know better. I believe you were born right.
So I can't just like spam it because it's gonna expire too quickly.
Nothing left for me to teach you. Battle ready. You just go. I'll pack in it, and you can go and take.
Sure, get it.
So, how was the... If that
I mean, honestly, if I have to fight these things, giving me a minigun, I'll take it.
And we all tried, myself included, and none of us could control it. Most folks struggle to even start the blade. I built it, but it's been useless in battle till now.
It's no ordinary weapon, that's for certain.
Let's have a talk while we wait.
Okay, let's have a talk while we wait.
The A-tag's a beauty, but our real pocket ace, that will wipe out every last one of those.
Where we drop in like the atom bomb.
Something stronger than the A-tag.
A weapon that could end this war.
That kind of feels like what he's alluding to here.
Problem is, it needs a ridiculous amount of power.
I didn't even know this war existed until this very moment, so it feels like I'm not overly invested in this war.
Once that's done, we can blast.
What do you need me to do?
Order of business is to thin their numbers. Your A-tag should be refitted by now. With your skills, she should have.
Leave them.
Good.
Okay.
Make a sweep of the area.
Just get in the
power plant.
get in the big mech and shoot at stuff. Can do that.
Go inside and hop on the A-tag.
Trying. How would one go inside? Not that way. How do I go inside? Oh, here? Duh. You told me in the last like 2 seconds you put this thing back in here, and I'm about to rip it back out. This kind of feels like at the end of the fight, this thing's going to get destroyed, and it's going to be convenient that I don't have the option to use it anymore. Unless you want to say it belongs to these guys, so they won't give it to me.
Whenever the HOC is in need of repairs, pop by repairs.
Oh, he's kind of implying I get to keep this, maybe.
What the fuck?
Reminds me of like a little Warhammer bot as well. What is that saying to do here? Just show me more people. All right, you guys just clear out my way here. Where'd that guy go? Speaking of other movies too, I did post about this, but the trailer for that new I Play Rocky movie that comes out in November looks pretty good. I'm not normally a biopic person, as you guys probably know, but feels like it could be interesting. I mean, I'm a fan of Rocky, so that it probably doesn't hurt. Can I just like step on this thing? So I assume every other machine out here other than me is bad. Probably a fair assumption. Like this looks like kind of the same thing as me, but oh, we need to wait. Do I see my charge up anywhere? I don't know if I do, honestly. Wait, I can do. What is this? That's kind of sick. I still don't know if this thing in front of me is good or bad. Okay. I didn't think I knew there was a Godfather biopic. EMP, that feels... That was kind of sick. Cannonball. Yeah, I don't think I even realized there was a Godfather biopic. Oh, that was so close to hitting. Here we go. I kind of want to find a group of these so I can kill them a lot faster, because I just have 27%. It's called the offer. That's kind of fun. Like an offer you can't refuse. I mean, he has the Rocky voice down like perfect, it felt like. Which I saw some comments that maybe it was like more Rocky and less like Sylvester Stallone, but I also kind of feel like Rocky, like Stallone is kind of Rocky to some degree. I'm curious if they'll touch on, well, probably not because it's talking about Rocky, but I think he kind of got hosed with the Creed movies, right? That like the franchise is like not really with him, I don't think, anymore. Can I kill those big like blimps? That would be kind of nice if I could. Yeah, I mean, he stopped being in the movies, I think, right? Because I've not watched any of the Creeds, but I believe he's in Creed 1 and 2, but he's not in 3. Because they were like, hey, it's Michael B. Jordan's time to shine. Can I? Ooh, that was kind of fun. I was like, can I jump? Oh, he refused? I thought they like didn't want him in it. Okay, I'm here, but apparently I need to eliminate the other guys still. I guess, should I just roam around elsewhere? I don't think I saw any more bad guys. I think we killed all the bad guys. Can I shoot this big missile thing? I kind of feel like if I could shoot this huge thing at the blimps, that would be nice. You know what I'm saying? Just like blast that thing. Is it gonna dismount? I would love to use this. Maybe this is the big thing they said is gonna end the war, and they need energy for it. That kind of would check out. All right, how do I get back in you? Can I? Wait, can I get back in this? It doesn't say how to get back in. Okay. I'm gonna try to walk over to the X and see if that does something.
What the fuck?
Ruh-roh.
Should butcher you for that.
Wait, we got a... Is this a rocket launcher? Can I grab this? I would like to grab this, please. I'm a little worried that I bugged this mission because I got out of the mech. And it did not seem to give me an option to jump back in. Wait, where did the mech go? He's not where I left him. Where'd the guy go? What? What am I missing here? Eliminate the machines occupying. There are no more machines at the ground level. And my big robot has oh, there are guys down here, actually. Do I need to go back to, like, the base to maybe get the machine out again? I can try. I don't really know where else to go to get the machine. I did not see it. I'm not a huge Michael Jackson fan. I feel like he's kind of a weird guy. He's got some good songs, but... Alright, we're gonna try to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh my god, this is bad. This is a bad idea. Bad idea. Jeez. We need the big mech. We need the big boy, but I've lost him. Oh, brother. Did I get blown up by something? I'm gonna do the revive a checkpoint. I think normally the percentage stays, but maybe I'll have my machine back. Oh, do they? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like too, I kind of question how much they're gonna actually tell in that story, because like his family signed off on it, so it's not gonna be like painting him negatively at all, I would assume. So some of the like weird stuff with him as a person, I doubt they really touch on. How do I get my mech back? Something blue over here. That's not it, is it? Probably not. Okay, I cannot summon him like my horse. I guess we're just fighting hand-to-hand combat because the game decided my mech should just no longer be with us. I don't even know where that first base camp was at, to be honest. I'm like trying to work my way back there to get the machine. Oh my goodness, what just blasted me? Oh my goodness. I thought it was down here somewhere, but you know, I don't seem to see it. So we're at 22%. I guess I can keep fighting these guys until I eventually get that number. The problem is I hope I don't need it after this for like a boss fight or something. That would suck. I mean, I can't really fight these ones that are airborne either, so I'm just sitting here doing nothing. Yeah, I mean, people love it. I think it got overtaken, but I thought Thriller was like the best-selling album of all time for a long time. Yeah, where the heck is... I feel like there was a big place that we got our mech out of, and I don't see that anywhere anymore. Know what I'm saying? Like there was a huge like garage that we just whipped that guy out of, and it's just nowhere in sight. It feels like over there, maybe over there. Okay, good news is if I just hang around where the other ones are at and they're fighting the other people, I'm getting credit for them dying. Okay, I've never been here, so apparently this is not the right place. But yeah, it's giving me credit for the other people fighting the machines, so we'll take that. Trying my best to swing at these dang things. All right, we're 18%. I assume these guys count more than the smaller ones, but I don't really know if that's actually true. This level is probably like 10 times longer because of the fact I got out of the mech. I assume it was a bug that didn't let me get back in, because normally like the horse, you could press triangle to dismount, then square to get back in, but it was not giving me any options to like rejoin it. All right, we're about to die, so let's just respawn here, probably. I'm not gonna waste healing. Not really a point in wasting heals. Yeah, there we go. I mean, put me back in the mech. Let me respawn back in it. Instead of right here. Like, what is the point of being here? I'm wondering if there's a way to summon it, and I just did not pick up on how to do that. Ooh, cooking oil, water? I want the water. Where's the water at? There we go. Water? Chest? Don't mind if we do. Okay. I still don't know where my robotic friend went off to. So, with sword we fight. Come on, guys, get down here. I wish I could jump and swing. Did he just like vanish? Oh, I think he died when I hit him with the sword. I think he just weirdly disappeared when you swing at him. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people's favorite artist of all time is like Michael Jackson, so I get why people are interested or fascinated by him. And he did have some good songs, as I said, so can't hate everything. Where am I shooting this at? I don't feel like I know, so this is like impossible to shoot these. They're like constantly moving. How would you plan to shoot these? I can shoot. No, I can't. Yeah, there's no shot that's ever gonna make any contact.
Gonna crush you.
Okay. Try to find some on the ground if we can. Just let that go. Let that go. Okay, we're back up here again. This is where I technically dropped my friend off, but he decided to take a vacation somewhere, unfortunately. All right, sounds good, Matthew. Thanks for chilling. Have a good rest of your evening. We'll probably wrap up soon as well, to be honest. Maybe shortly after this this battle. Shoot, I was not paying attention. Yeah, where the heck was where we found Buddy? Well, let's go fight this at least. At least we can fight this. I guess maybe the flying ones, I could probably hit him with blinding light, actually. I didn't really consider that till now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're kind of moving quickly, but I did not consider that until this very moment. All right, 13%. We're getting there. I mean, I don't know if they move too quick to pull that off, though. Yeah, they're cruising. Oh, maybe we may have killed one there. All right, we need to find like a pack of these somehow. Keep just fighting like isolated one-off ones, and it's not going too fast. Go up here, maybe. Maybe we can't do this. This feels like a little bit too tough to pull off. Do I even have... I don't know if I have blinding light unlocked. I assume I do, but because we respect, I don't know what all got reset. I'm gonna run over this blue thing still. I'm hoping it's my guy, but I'm not feeling like it is. Yeah, this is pretty far away. This is pretty far away. Although a lot of people here, so we're gonna get a lot of points here at least. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, we're almost there. All right, 6%. %. You're so close. Just keep shooting them. I'll stand nearby and you guys just kill them. So close. 3%. This guy's stuck. I feel like this bad guy's stuck. How did we just learn this? A drop? Oh, did we watch someone else do it? That's kind of cool. Oh, we had that actually already. So that was an example of seeing someone out do it in the wild, but that wasn't like a planned one. I feel like that was like spontaneously. The guy just happened to use that attack. Oh, big boy. Oh, big boy. All right. 2%. Let's get this guy. Are they all just gonna go away when it gets down to like 0? That's normally what happens, but I don't know if machines have like fear, so I don't know if that's gonna work the same way. But then again, I guess Android 19 did. I'm throwing down with Vegeta. All right, so now we just go to the spot, I guess? Or no, okay, we're good. Are you bringing out the big gun? I would assume. Or is that for the future? Activate the power plant. That sounds like maybe we're bringing out the big gun. Also, I love how the guy's like, we need to find a way to get power, and there's just apparently a power plant that conveniently is the answer that was not originally part of the plan, I guess, because he did not allude to this being here. Thank God we have so much stamina. I feel like this makes this more enjoyable to climb than something like Breath of the Wild, where I feel like I constantly was just short on stamina. All right, here, but we gotta go down. Ooh. Operate lever, hold the gas lever to the vent, aim at the foot switch with L1, then use to kick it. What? Oh, this thing? Yeah. Did that work? We have to do it like more than one. Okay, I was like, do we have to do it more than once?
All right. It's thanks to you the plant's back. So it's little. But once it's fully charged.
Okay.
We've got another wave of
So he's setting up in the future where we're gonna blow it up, maybe.
At all costs.
Leave it to me.
Do you happen to know where my big robot is? I kind of feel like that'd be easier to protect it with. Kind of feel like that would come in handy. Wait. Please tell me. This feels like where the big robot would be. Is it? Wait. You on the wrong side, maybe? No. Oh, it says we get a new one. So yeah, this is it. How do I open it? There's not a handle this time. I don't know how to open it. Oh, wait, there is a handle. That keeps being pretty hidden. Kind of feels like a Big Daddy in BioShock, to be honest, looking at this guy. Okay, we got a turbine. It's the turbine. I assume I want the turbine's health to stay above a certain threshold. Oh, they're crashing it. They're like kamikazing into it, I think. Wave 2. Oh, shoot. Killed some of them. Oh, those look like not good. Also not good. Kind of weird level, but I guess it's like a fend off and attack situation. Shoot. Turbine's losing some health. Oh, big boy's coming in. Oh, that was a big hit. That was a big hit. Oh shoot! Wait, come on, dude. My turrets keep running out of battery like way too fast. Anything else? Whew. We held it off. Fire the missiles.
Fully sharp. Finally time for the long-range cannon.
Kind of think we should just hit like a big EMP.
Chief. Now's the job.
Perfect. That is how we'll.
I mean, I kind of saw that one coming. Do I have to use it?
Count.
Oh yeah, of course I have to use it. Shoot down the sky galleon. So the big blimps, presumably. Oh, we gotta use this over here. All right, let's make our shots count. Apparently, is that one over there to the left that I'm like slowly working my way towards? Is this really as fast as this goes? It kind of feels like a bit slow. Are we expecting like a straight on shot? I kind of am planning for no dip. That is a thing right there, right? Okay. Where's the other one? I can't see anything. Why is it so dark? It's like so foggy out. I don't know where to turn this. I literally can't see anything. Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving left until I see something, I guess. Should we go up? I'll go up and see if I can locate. I don't see anything. Let's try going back right. Trying to see if it's easier to see on stream than it is for me on my monitor. I literally see nothing when it comes to the second blimp. I could see it earlier in the fight, but now it's just like everything is gray. Yeah, this feels odd. I don't feel like this is supposed to be like a test of your eyesight, but it's kind of feeling like it's a test of my eyesight. Like I'm tempted to try to get off this thing and try to find it first, and then, but I tried that. And it feels like it was a little bit harder to locate. Okay, like where, how would one? I can't see anything. The first one, there was at least like a faint thing, but I don't see a single thing. Still nothing as I work my way right. This also is absurd how slow this goes. Yeah, nothing over here to the right. Wait, no, there it is. Top right. Top right, above the smoke. What a weird mission. Like, I get it's a big, slow-moving missile, but it's like... I don't know if this is fun to fire. Am I too high? Oh my gosh, you shot that right over it. All right, dead. Is that it? Wait, you're telling me that wasn't it? What did I just shoot down? What? Wait, is there another one to the right? There is. Right there. I just shot something down. Oh, it's like hidden behind. It's moving out of sight. I can't turn this fast enough. Okay, cool. Maybe that was something else. Maybe that wasn't the right thing to shoot down. It looks a little bit more clear now, at least. Perhaps I was supposed to wait for like the smoke of the first shot to clear out. Dude, this thing is the most insufferable missile to turn. Like, this is the fastest this thing turns. I feel like I'm playing GoldenEye on N64 right now. Like, what are we doing? What kind of obnoxious rotation of this cannon are we doing here? I really hope there's something over here to the left. It is a little bit foggy on this side again. I don't know if that thing that like went behind is what I was supposed to shoot at, but it's maybe moving, so by the time I get over here left, maybe it'll be left. Cannot make this up. This is the most tedious level. Classic example of the roller coaster ride of Crimson Desert. We're riding down right now. We're no longer riding high on this mission. I assume I'm doing this as intended. Okay, let's keep it moving. I'm hoping, to all things holy, we find something on the left here to shoot at. I'm running out of real estate. You gotta be joking. There's nothing over here. What is this game? Like, get me off this nightmare. Let's look up. Let's just look up with our eyes. I mean, there was one of them that went like behind all of that, but I can't shoot at that right now. Right? Let's climb high. Let's go as high as we can and locate this thing with our eyes and determine where we're intended to fire. I mean, maybe I have to wait for it to rotate around. That's the only other thing I can think, because there was something that went behind the buildings. Hey, bud, you want to tell me where it's at? Maybe it's on the radar. Is it on the radar anywhere? I don't think it is. See, it's that. Yeah. It's that. It went behind my buildings, so I just have to wait for it to move all the way back over. Because there's only one missile, right? I don't have like multiple I can fire. So I just gotta wait for Buddy to just rotate. Until he's in line of sight. Okay. They did not think this mission out. There's no way this was thought out at all. I just gotta wait for that thing to make its way around here. Can I just like skip time? We take a nap down here? Catch a centipede. Like Cliff needs to just like lay down. I'm gonna do the lean against the wall. Like just check our watch. Honestly, my Stip Boy get some water real quick, and then hopefully it'll be over here. I'll leave the game up though. All right, we're back. Use teleport and come back here. It feels like that's kind of what I could do. Yeah, we are grinding a little bit. We'll probably won't go super much longer, but I guess I could, right? Is that a tactic you've had to use before? I wish there was just a faster way to turn this too. Okay, it is technically in line of sight. All right, let's start turning left. Let's oh wait. I mean, this is, I swear I tried this earlier. It's definitely a little bit faster. Okay. What if I shoot at this thing like right in front of my face accidentally? Okay. I'm gonna wait for it to cross. Oh, there we go, actually. Wasn't there a third one that I shot? Like it says out of 2, but I swear that other blimp looked like the exact same as this one. All right, let's get you ready. Pop your left. Aim. Boom. Boom goes the dynamite.
About fucking time.
Yeah, I think we're closing in on
What the fuck is that?
the main stories.
Something fell from the airship. Be careful.
Climax. Should we grab another centipede? Like, where are we at? Let's see journal, what it says for this quest. Yeah, we're 77% through 10. So we finished up chapter 9 and we're almost done with 10. Maybe I try to finish 10 today. Because I believe there's 12 chapters and then an epilogue. Like there's a prologue, 12 chapters, epilogue. So it does feel like 10 was much shorter than 9 was. So I don't know how long chapters 11 and 12 will wind up being, but when it comes to main story, we're getting pretty close. I'll probably still play the game a little bit afterwards, try to do some of the achievements, do some of the side quests I missed out on, do some of the exploring, so forth. Yeah, we are grinding a little bit. This feels like boss. This feels like boss. Uh-oh. We're legit fighting like a Godzilla kaiju. Oh my goodness. He only has 1 health bar, so that's good at least. Keeping the pressure on him. Keeping the pressure on him. Oh, we got him. Got him right where we want him right now. Kind of looks like Mantis from the Godzilla universe. He has like the little Gigan claws. He also looks kind of like Scyther, the Pokemon. Oh, he's learning. He's learning. Okay. We knew it wasn't gonna be easy. Let's get on our feet, please. Get some spirit. I was not wanting to use spirit. I wanted to get spirit. But we got his friends shooting at us. I kind of walked right into that. There we go. We got him with the quick parry. I need spirits so bad right now, but I just can't catch a break to get on my feet. All right, spirit. Got a lot of health for. I guess he is only 1 level, but his name is Mantis. I guess that does make sense that he's like a praying mantis kind of thing. All right, Kamehameha's ass. Trying to keep the pressure on him. I feel like that's the best way to keep him from killing me, is like constantly be hitting him. All right, spirit. Probably like stun him here, then 1 more time, and he'll be dead. I think I'm starting to eat these. Yeah, we're eating the big meal. I don't know if I want to be doing that. We can do soup, I guess. Okay, well, soup we gotta eat. I think I need a better like finishing attack when he's stunned than that, because I don't feel like it always looks cool, but I don't feel like the damage output is really that impressive. But maybe I can like improve my finisher, like put some more points into it or something. All right, Mantis, what you got? What you got? One more barrage on your ass, and I think we got you. Come on. Boom. There we go. Stun him. There we go. You're cooked. Bye-bye. See ya, Mantis. See you. Oh, we could blow up. See you, bud. What's he got? Batteries? Cogwheels? Cogwheels? I don't know if that's actually worthwhile, but... Ooh, question mark? Mercury, huh? Gunpowder? Some interesting stuff on the ground. You want to fight? I don't know if you saw me just take out your giant friend, but I don't think you want a piece of this. Okay. Go speak with Buddy. I don't know what I do with cogwheels, but in theory, maybe they're doing something of value. Right, can I fast travel to him, or is that too... Of course not. Could take my horse, I guess, but... I should do the unlock for that thing where I use my little like whip thing, almost like a slinging web. What are we, Cliff? We don't need to climb that. I feel like you could probably traverse pretty quickly by using that. Just like Spider-Man across everything. But I kind of just default to the one thing I know how to do, which is just punch the ground and then float. I'm guessing once I go talk to him, chapter 10 concluded. 'Cause I feel like that was the big conclusion to it. Oh, no. Okay. Whew. All right, Valgish. What you got for me? Is he down in here? Where you at? Hello, friend.
I've heard tales of the Greymanes, but you've blown them all to bits.
Stop.
You're
Come
far
on.
from anything I'd consider ordinary. Mind if I studied you sometime?
It's a weird thing to say to somebody.
Yeah. I know what brought you here. Let's talk elsewhere.
I mean, I'm glad you know. Oh, we gotta hop on a horse. This of course, yeah. Haven't had one of these missions in a while. Get on a horse and just walk with dialogue. Tell me what brought me here. Let me know what brought me here.
Best if I start by telling you about Marnie.
Okay. Who's Marnie?
Well, Marnie used to make machines to help people. Machines to help with cooking.
Was Marnie the
farming.
dwarf?
But somewhere along the way, he started building weapons.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Just like the ones you fought here. The Flying Fortress is one of them. When Marnie first made it, he claimed it was modeled after something he'd seen. An island in the sky. That's what he wanted to create. He was always an eccentric, so I didn't think much of it, but
Where are we riding to?
when
I assume there's like
saw
a
what he had built,
destination that the
I
story is gonna
knew it
like
was a weapon of war.
culminate with. Okay, we're just here.
A weapon capable of claiming tens, hundreds, no.
Just paused
even
its story.
thousands of lives. No one knows what turned him down that path.
That is a massive gun on this
He
dude's
never
back.
explains a
Where do I
damn
get one of
thing.
those?
Only opens his mouth to talk about his inventions. I'd like to know what passes through that head of his. And
I
see
feel like this
what
guy
he
is kind of
hides
trying to do a
behind
Willem
that
Dafoe
mask.
voice in a little
Hang
bit.
on, what's this lot doing here?
This is the guy I thought he was talking about for a second.
That was impressive. Proud of you, baby. Chief.
Merrick. Okay.
She blew us away. Shut it. Keep it to ourselves.
Can't take a compliment.
Now, where was I?
Oh yeah, Monty.
You were talking about the Flying Fortress being a dangerous weapon.
Ah,
Yeah, we
well,
never
the original plan
destroyed
was to
that. The little
destroy
like
it with my cannon.
abyss-looking
But
platform that was
we
floating.
depleted all of its power in the last battle. No time to get it charged up again.
Of course, yeah.
I just can't wrap my head around.
Kind of feel like we had
why
plenty of
Marnie
shots
would
we could have
create
used.
such a thing. The strange rumors I'm hearing just doesn't sound like the man I once knew. Nonsense about snatching northern folk, sticking them in strange coffins.
That sounds like a bad guy. I think your friend may be bad.
I should hurry over.
Right, see you. He does love his oddities. That over there.
I mean, can we give him Jan? Can we make an
You'll find
agreement
him
that he'll
there.
stop being evil if we just give him Jan?
Whatever you do, stay sharp.
Yep, that's chapter 10. It's chapter 10. Truth and reality. So 3 chapters to go. 11, 12, and epilogue, I think. from what I had looked up previously. I'm pretty sure
All I can smell is
that's the
bloody
main
gunpowder. Stench of brimstone
quest
and
stuff that's
corpses.
left.
Can't stand it.
Mind what you say. Huh? Check over there.
We're gonna get Marnie's
They head that
backstory
way
here.
next
I
to
feel like
that
we're
village?
gonna get a Marnie
Get out of here.
villain origin here.
What the hell is that?
Fucking run! Run! Run!
Oh, we're fighting a sentinel. Good to know. Good to know. We just back at base? No, we're at... Is this the orc area? We have a bunch of skills I still need to spend because we respect. Let's put a spirit, since I do run out of spirit a lot. Could always use more stamina. All right, now we only have one left. I think we'll leave it there then with that one. Visit Delisha Castle. All right, let's fast travel over there, and then we may wrap it. Oh, we've not actually gone over there yet. That's new. Never mind, we're not going to fast travel over there. We'll probably wrap it there for Crimson. Just not to get like super burnt out. Dude, there's so much still I haven't explored. Alright, cool. Well, that's actually main quest wise farther than I expected. I thought maybe we would wrap up chapter 9. I wasn't sure how long chapter 10 would be, but seemingly short enough to beat it in a stream. So wait, why is this not? Shouldn't it be 11 now because we're on 11? Should I travel over there first? I may. Do we have anything in the abyss? No, we don't. Is that the castle? The castle we need to get to? Yeah, I think we'll just save it there. It's weird it's not saying. Maybe it's like the most recent one you completed, probably. But I'm like, we definitely are on chapter 11 now. Alright, cool. We'll call for Crimson there. Maybe we do some quick, like 5 guess the game before wrapping up stream. So let's boot it back up. Guess the game. Although I've said this before, we are getting to the territory where it's gonna be tough to guess some of these, to be honest. Where are we at? Here? All right, cool. So we will conclude with this. For anyone new, this is Guess the Game. We try to guess what game this is. From the picture, pretty straightforward. Why does this look familiar? I think I know what this is, but I can't, like, it's giving Darkest Dungeon, but it's not. It's some other indie title that has like the same vibe to it, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think this is a story driven, like kind of like page pop out looking art style. But I forgot the name of it, to be honest. That's what it is. Oh, I think this was a free PS Plus game. What was the name of that one, if it is that? I think the facial animations, like the eyes looking that way, I think I know this game. I just forgot the name of it. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but it was a narrative driven, like 2D. You're kind of just walking along, interacting with NPCs. There's some combat. What's the name of that though? Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's escaping me right now. I don't think that's it, but sure. 88%. Maybe this isn't what I was thinking, because that's a pretty dang good score. Not that the game I was thinking of couldn't have had that good of a score, but sure. PC, Xbox One. Okay, so this actually is not the game, because the one I was thinking of was on PlayStation. What is this then? So it was around the end of the Xbox One generation, because it's on the Series Generation 2. Why is PC listed twice? I have no idea. Yeah, I don't think I know what this is, to be honest. Maybe I've seen it on PC before. Oh, actually, this does look familiar. Was this maybe like a game that was on sale at some point? I may have seen it because of that. I got nothing though, to be honest. Obsidian, okay. I think this game has been on sale, or maybe it was on like the Humble Bundle or something that people were talking about on like Reddit. What is the name of this though? I've never played it. I can guarantee that. I feel like I've seen it before. And the name is going to be like something that I definitely should have known. I'm just throwing out like medieval terms. Yeah, I don't think I know this one. Pentiment. It was the one I was thinking of. That was, I think it may have been on sale or a Humble Bundle, but I was not going to look into that. What do we got here? This kind of looks like Spyro to the left, but then we have like a score, which would not be Spyro, unless we're doing like tricks in the third game, maybe. But probably not. 90%. Okay, we got like a disc up there of some kind. We're getting like a combo. Arcade PS1. Rapper was on PS2, right? Arcade. Maybe like a DDR. Okay, yeah, it was DDR. I mean, that would have been obvious at this point. All right, cool. We got that one. We'll do 4 more correct answers. 90%, pretty good. Honestly, I'm surprised they gave it a score for an arcade game. Surprised it wasn't like too old to give a score to. Cute animated art style. Got like a log cabin here. I don't know if this is smoke or like sheep wool or something, but Cult of the Lamb. 82%. What are you? Ad Quest? It's Castle Crashers, actually. Okay. Kind of funny I was going with cat, but it was similar spelling. I played a little bit of this with a friend, but I've never had it myself. I think it goes on sale pretty cheap, but we talked about beat 'em ups earlier. This would fall in that category. Looks like it'd be pretty fun. All right, 3 more correct. God of War. Definitely not Ragnarok. 60%. Yikes. Chained Together. Apparently does not win to guess that. Chained Echoes, sure. Xbox One. Okay, we got pirate ships. Sure. Action adventure. The low score is pretty rough. 60%. Got nothing. Yeah, I got nothing here. Is this like a 300 style game? What's that? Crytek Jumha? Is that what kind of dev is that? Oh, this is a fighting game. No, it looks like that was just like a boss fight. This looks like pretty rough. Okay, something Rome. They seem to be saying Rome there. I mean, that's definitely not it, but try that. Oh, dude, that should have shown up. I typed Rome out. Normally it gives me some kind of some gimmies. I guess I didn't type Rise first, but I've never heard of this game, but we were in the right direction with the title. All right, still 3 more. Kind of looks like StarCraft, but it looks like too good of graphics for that. StarCraft 2. Like it's giving kind of RTS, but it'd be like a Fallout. 89%. Maybe it is maybe it is Fallout. Okay, yeah, it was just straight up the OG Fallout. Did not play the original Fallout. That's supposed to be the little Fallout boy, the Vault Boy. It's funny how games like this and Grand Theft Auto, like what you think of them today, are not remotely how they began. Like both of them began as like these top-down versions of what became this much more expansive world. All right, 2 more. 2 more dubs. Let's give you like a Jack 3 maybe. Imagine if that was right. Star Wars? Okay, it was Jedi Survivor. I'm like, I don't know if that looks that good for Jedi Survivor, but apparently it was. Yeah, the graphics in a lot of these, I mean, maybe they're still shots because they're kind of like blurry, but they look not great. This looks fine, obviously. We got dual wielding. Okay. It's pretty sick. I played a little bit of was Fallen Order the first one? All right, 1 more correct answer. Oh, this looks old. Old game, a little bit horror looking. I don't know. Probably not that. 75%. What's happening here? PS4 PC. Okay, so this is a PS4 game that got this. These graphics look pretty rough for a PS4 game, right? Am I off base? Still can't. This looks like more of a Prime game. This looks like more of a I'm in hell kind of game, like very fantasy based. Oh, was this? Oh, I was gonna say Predator Hunting Grounds, but can't be right, right? FPS horror survival. I mean, we're just shooting a bunch of stuff. I don't know. Quake 2. 2016. Okay, we have a field medic over here. What is this? It looks like I should know it for sure. Wave. Oh, is this Killing Floor? I think it's Killing Floor 2. Yeah, okay. I'm like, this looks so familiar. Actually, very good game. I've not played it in a long time, but a very fun multiplayer game to do with friends. Pretty good soundtrack too. I think what's the band that had a song on there? Demon Hunter, I think is the band. I mean, it is kind of like a Doom gameplay style. None of these pictures were very, like, this doesn't help me think of that. This doesn't either. Maybe here a little bit. Maybe here a little bit. Tripwire. I don't know if I realized that's who the dev was. I've never heard of them. I don't know if 3 was as popular as 2. I only ever played 2, but it was a great time. I have the platinum for that on PlayStation. They kept adding like new levels too. They definitely put out content like consistently. I assume they stopped because there's a third one now, but all right, cool. Well, actually we did decent. We only missed like a couple, like what was it, Pentiment, and what was the other one we missed? That like Rise, Son of Rome. Are those the only 2 we missed? I think it was, yeah, actually. So 5 out of 7. Not bad, not bad. All right, we'll wrap it up there for today. Thank you guys for chilling as always. I don't know if I will be streaming over the next few days. I know the weekend, like Saturday is going to be a no for me. Tomorrow maybe, but if I do, it's not going to be as late because I have stuff I have to do early on Saturday. And then Sunday, I got some early stuff as well. So maybe later in the day on Sunday. Or just sometime next week. We'll kind of play it by ear. Other than that, I mentioned earlier the A Day to Remember Top 10 Songs short. I'll probably get working on and hopefully get that out soon. But yeah, other than that, not too much on the radar. We talked about doing top 10 comedies. I still need to get working on that one. But yeah, I don't know what else. Maybe I'll see the Odyssey, kind of playing it by ear with that one. But as always, appreciate the time you guys spent with me during the stream. We'll hopefully wrap up Crimson Desert sometime soon as far as the story. Then we'll maybe do some more just casual roaming around. But you guys have a great Friday and great weekend. And I'll catch you guys next time. Adios.